So, I've started the walk. I'm doing the Pembrokeshire coast, 186 miles, and as you can see the weather is absolutely pants, but that's just part and parcel of it. And look who I've met again!
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey! Here's Alan. It's our 10-year anniversary. So 10 years ago, more or less to the day, we done the coast to coast. And today we're starting the Pembrokeshire coast, 186 miles. So let's see how this one goes. Catch us all later. This is made out of plastic bottles, obviously all cleaned from the sea. Nice bit of artwork. Alan enjoying the weather.
Beautiful.
So we're just leaving Ambroth. The weather is absolutely atrocious. Oh, we know how to pick them. There's our first climb in the distance. Right, see you later. This is it. Say bye bye to Ambroth and the lovely weather. Speak to you all later. Probably can't hear me because of the wind, but I know how to pick them. It's a wild day. Absolutely wild. Andy Bordle's not doing this walk, is he? This is his weather. It can only get better. Well, I'm not sure what the name of this beach is. I haven't been looking on the maps. You see the colours of Saunders or something? I'm not sure. It's beautiful wherever it is. It's still blowing a hoogie, but the rain's gone off out for it now. But if you look out to sea, it looks like there could be some calmer weather on the way in. But look at that for the view, isn't that absolutely stunning? We've had to do a detour because there's been a cliff erosion and the tunnels were blocked, and the detour, as you can see, is a bit squidgy, just a bit. But apparently it just brings you out of the same point as what the tunnels do. But it is very buggy. But I'm enjoying it up to now. So this is what would have been the second tunnel. Oh, this is the second tunnel. The first tunnel, the cliff erosion has collapsed and blocked the entrance and the exit, so we had to do a detour, which I've just videoed and showed you all the mud. So this is what we've missed. How beautiful is this? Obviously old miniature railway tunnels. Oh, we would have been out the rain and everything, we would have gone through the other one. Yeah. I know I need to tell everybody how bad the weather's been for the last 18 months. It's just non-stop rain. The ground is absolutely saturated. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. We're on the beach and the rain stopped. Alan, he's a mad dog lover. He loves dogs. circle down this part in this neck of the woods. Yeah. That is Saunders Foot. But we come so far along the beach, but then we had to backtrack and take the detour because the tide hasn't gone out far enough. We've just slightly mistimed it. It is on its way out. I think if it hadn't been so rough we might have just made it, but as you can see or vaguely see through the trees, it's right up to the rocks. So we're back on a detour in the mud. And the rain's back on. This is just a quad mine.
Might have been drier.
Yeah, I think it might have been drier in the sea. Yeah, I think you might be right. Hold on, let's try this. This is really bad. Twist the ankle time. So what do you think of it so far, Alan? Rubbish! So if you do the trail, it would be advisable to keep your eye on the tides. We've just mistimed it. I'd say only by an hour.
One time George Harrison's wife was from America, complained about all the rain,
Yeah.
and his response was, "Good for the garden."
Yeah, it is good for your garden. That is a viewpoint. Yeah, as you can see there, we wouldn't have got round that headland. So we've had to come over the top. But what a view. This would be an absolutely stunning trail with the right weather. I mean, it's beautiful now, but the weather makes all the difference. But this would have been absolutely stunning. Yeah, we were right, Alan, to come up here. You can't get round that headland there.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe in an hour or 2 hours.
Maybe an hour, yeah, 2 hours. We might have, if it hadn't been so
If it was
rough,
calm,
yeah.
you could maybe just walk
Yeah.
there anyways. Yeah, you could take your shoes
Yeah.
off if you want. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get your boots wet.
yeah.
It is what
Oh well, it is what it is, yeah. We'll crack on. Well, it just has not stopped. It's torrential. But we wouldn't have made it around the coast. And this detour is a leg burner. It's just steps after steps after steps, and it's boggy as hell. But we've just got to pay. Oh, there you go. There's one for the You've Been Framed. But honestly, it is dreadful. And it's been like this most of the way. But as we get over this headland, we're back into Tenby. So hopefully we can get a cup of tea and shelter. Ooh, no one said it was gonna be easy. Someone said belly domes. Nice this time of year. Oh. I'm looking forward to that one in town. I'll tell you that. Tenby, here we go. I think Amroth to Tenby, 6 point something miles. So we're just under halfway. It's took us about 3 hours to get here. But in these conditions, and because we've had to take the diversions, I don't think that's too bad. If it had been a nice warm sunny day and the tide had been out, we could have just flew across the beach. But this is a baddie today. You okay, Al? As you can see, very slippy underfoot. Just round this corner, we should be heading into Tenby. And as I'm saying that, I can see a break in the clouds, but you think it's going to change, and then it just literally comes straight back in again. This is some of the worst walking conditions. I mean, I've walked badly, but this is particularly bad today. We are soaked to the skin. And we've got another 11 days. There's Tenby. There's Tenby. There's a cup of tea with my name on it. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up. But we've got to go right round the coast, around that point, to a place called Manabia. Right, that's enough of that. Yeah, it's trying to brighten up over there. That's the way we're going. Oh. So we've left Tenby, and as you can see, the sky is a nice shade of blue. So we're drying out at last. We're on our way to Manabia, which is around a headland. I reckon it's another, I don't know, maybe 2 hours walk. So we're going to be getting there latest. Oh, because that walk from Amroth into Tenby, if the beach had been clear, the tide had been out, it would have been a breeze. But taking that diversion, oh my god, in the mud, up and down, it takes its toll. So that's why we're a bit behind. But we've just been into Tenby and had a nice cup of tea and a little bite to eat. So we're just plodding on now to Manabia and see, I don't know whether the youth hostel will still be open when we get there, but we'll see. but at least it stopped raining. Absolutely amazing. The difference when the rain stopped. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alan taking some photographs. Beautiful spot this. Right, the start of day 2. Oh, it can't be any worse than yesterday. Yesterday was an absolute nightmare, but we made it to Manabia Youth Hostel, and this has been an absolute lifesaver. The kitchens and facilities were absolutely spot on. We managed to dry everything out because I'd have been in a bit of trouble because my sleeping bag was absolutely soaking. Obviously I don't know what had happened there, but it was in a dry bag but it was still wet, and only for this place having a drying room I'd have been knackered. But that was a good night in there, wasn't it, that one?
Excellent.
Yeah, really good.
Dried all our stuff out.
Everything's dried out and we're all back to normal. So we're on our way to Treffelan Farm. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sky's looking a bit ominous. I've no doubt we'll be getting showers, which you can live with. But yesterday was just absolutely torrential for about 4 or 5 hours. Right, bring you back later. What a difference a day makes, 24 little hours. What a difference from yesterday. Beautiful. I keep saying it, but it is. I've got my shorts on today. I'm not going to show you. I don't know, put you off your tea. We're coming into another bay. This is what we were expecting the walk to be like. This, and we've got it today. Blue skies, about 12 degrees, shorts on, everyone's surfing, and we've even got a castle in the distance. What more could you ask for? And it's just pleasant walking. As he struggles getting down this bit. This is more like it. Now I've got me using my GoPro, and this is the GoPro 7. I think it's something on like the GoPro 12 that they're using now. But with the GoPro 7, if you remember, you had to have an external microphone for the audio, and you had to buy another little gizmo to stick on the bottom and a new box, and which is fine, which I done. The only thing is, to attach the external microphone you've got to open the door on the GoPro, which then makes it non-waterproof. So yesterday when we had the wind and rain, I had to dismantle the external microphone, so you probably couldn't have heard me very well yesterday, and that was the reason why, because I had to put the lockable door to keep the camera water sealed. But today with it being a coastal walk, we were expecting it to be extremely breezy and windy, which it is. But it's just lovely. It's a nice breeze. So hopefully you can hear me better today. I'm gonna stop waffling now. One beauty spot after another. Two people on the beach. Absolutely fantastic. Sure. So we've got to go through here. But we've been walking about 2.5 hours at the minute, and I reckon we've got another 3 to go, maybe. There's a sight you don't see every day. How beautiful is that? How many times have I said that on this road? It is beautiful though. And today, up to now, we've had the odd shower. Nothing to write home about. But on the whole, it's been quite pleasant. And we stopped, I think it was Freshwater Bay, I'm not 100%, which was just round that corner there in the cove. We stopped at a little cafe there and got a bite to eat. I got the soup of the day, which was absolutely lovely. I don't think we've got that far to go now. I think it's round this headland in the distance, and the camera will pick it up. I think there's another little headland just round past that one, and then that's our destination. It's only I think it was a 12-miler today. So we've been able to have a few more little breaks. But yesterday was an absolute killer. But tomorrow was forecast to be quite nice. And then after that it's just hit and miss. It's just beautiful bays, little bays after bay. It's one of them, you keep coming across these little bays and you think, oh, I'll just camp over there, spend the night. Wouldn't you just love it if that's what you could do? You just walk till you say, ah, that's it, I'm gonna camp here, and then just carry on, rather than picking destinations and you've got to get to them. Yep, we've made it to Battlefundle Beach. considering I think it's half term. There's not that many people, a couple of kids and dog walkers, but not many. But what an absolutely beautiful day. Yeah, it's Stagpole Head, I think that's called. Just round there. Maybe another half an hour and then we'll be at the campsite. Well, we've made it to Stagpole Point, or Stagpole Head if you can hear me, because the wind is absolutely horrendous. We're camping just beyond that other bay, so not far now. Wow, it's wild. Morning everyone. This is the start of day 3. We're at Trefflan Farm. Oh, wasn't a bad day yesterday actually, but the campsite very, very basic. We'd have better off just being wild camping, to be honest. So we've got the moon coming up in the east. I don't know whether you can see it. There's the moon going down. It was me pitch for last night. Oh, it's about 5:45, I think. We've got quite a long one today, 17 miler, which I'm really looking forward to. Here's Alan's tent. Right, I'm gonna let this sun come up and dry my tent out, because we did get a bit of rain through the night. Right, but so it's forecast to be a really nice day today, and by the looks of that sunrise it could be right. Fingers crossed.
Whoa.
That's us leaving Trefflan. Again, another fantastic day, scenery. We're actually walking through the military base. Most of the time it's closed, but because it's bank holiday it's open, which is lucky for us because the detour is all road walking, because this is the Bristol Channel, and I would imagine the U-boats would have been patrolling this area during the Second World War. Track vehicles which are being used obviously for training. I can actually see in the distance, the camera won't pick it up, way over in the distance, way is Pembrokeshire Dock. So there's all kinds of little inlets which come right in. You can hear the sea. Wow, that's a long way down.
If you fall in there, you might die, kid.
Oh yeah, if you fall in there you're not coming back.
You'll probably get sucked out before you know it.
Yeah, look at that.